A quick word before this episode starts. Everyone, please, before this episode starts, help me out by sharing this episode. Also, please give me feedback. It is greatly appreciated. And lastly, if you want to join me on a future episode, please reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram and X, and the links to my profiles will be in the description of this episode. Enjoy. All right, everyone, it's that time of year. It's tourney time, March Madness. Let's go. I'm going to be making my picks today. It is March 19th. I accidentally stopped recording, so I already made 4 picks. I went with UConn over Stenson. I went with FAU over Northwestern. I went with UAB in an upset against San Diego State. The reason I thought this is, it's pretty well known that the guards are the more important aspect of March Madness. Like if you have a guard that plays really well, you're a small forward that plays really well, you're gonna go far in this tournament. I know there's like the whole trapezoid trapezoid. Is that what it's called? It's like the trapezoid of excellence to try and figure out who these winners are gonna be by statistics and stuff. But you just need good guard play, and you just got to get hot. Rebound, hit some important threes. Good guard play. So I did choose UAB over Auburn, just because of the fact I think UAB's guards might be a little better. From what ESPN gives me in their top players, they give you 2 top players, and the guard that they gave had a better average points per game, rebounds per game, and assists per game than the San Diego State guard that was listed. So I chose UAB, and just for a flyer. I took Auburn over Yale. Yale's actually, they got pretty good. Never mind. I took BYU over Darquette. I actually don't know how to say their name. I'm going to be honest. And then I'm now at Illinois versus Morehead State. Yeah, I know, it's funny. Morehead. So people are saying that this could be an upset. I'm going to be honest. I could not tell you who's saying that. I just think it's because of the... straight up because of the name. Illinois has better points per game, whereas Morehead State plays better defense, only having 62.8 opponents' points per game. Morehead is also 0-for-2 in the top 25, whereas Illinois is 1-4. The BPI rank, Illinois ranks 12th, and Morehead State is 103. Morehead State is 14-4 in their conference, whereas Illinois is 14-6. I think the obvious choice here is Illinois, and I will select Illinois here. Washington State and Drake. I don't know anything about either of these teams. So we'll preview them. We'll look at their players. Who's got the better guards? Oh. All right. Isaac Jones is a forward for the Washington State. Are they the Cougars? I think they might be the Cougars. Okay, and then Miles Rice as a guard. Tucker DeVree is a guard. I like that. And then Aton Wright just says it's a basketball player, is a guard. Okay. This is a hard pick because I feel like this could go either way. Drake scores more points per game, but Washington State has their opponents score less. Washington State is 2-0 versus top 25. Their BPI rank is a 42. And their conference is 14-6. Chick-fil-A. Oh, wait. They're sponsoring this. I wonder if my headphones glitched out there. I don't know if it did on the stream. I hope that didn't play on the screen. I had another noise that came through my headset. What is going on? Drake has not played a top 25 team this year. Their BPI rank is 53rd. Their conference are 16-4. We're just gonna go to sportingnews.com and we're just gonna look at this because I really don't know. Okay, so Drake hasn't escaped the first round since 1971. Game is played Thursday night. So Drake is favored. The spread is 1.5. The money line is minus 120. Actually, wait. Oh my gosh, load. Sorry. All right. History of 7 versus 10s. Okay, so it says that a 10 seed has won over a 7 seed at least once. Since 2009. I think I'm going to go with Drake. My gut's telling me to go with Drake. So I think they have the better guards, which is what I said before. That's going to really help you in this tournament. I don't know anything about this. I'm just, rambling here. I'm not going to lie. Iowa State, South Dakota State. Iowa State's one of the best teams in the country. I think Iowa State should win. All right, let's move on to the South. Houston over Longwood. I'm going to take Houston. Nebraska over Texas A&M. I actually don't know. I feel like this will be a really good game. Okay, so from the points per games and the player summaries, Texas A&M has the better teams. Okay, so they score roughly the same amount of points per game. Nebraska 77, Texas A&M 74. Opponents is literally exact. This is the same team here. Like it's this. This is a toss-up. I'm gonna take the lower seed and go Texas A&M. We're gonna look this one up. Nebraska versus Texas A&M. All right, this is from Fox Sports. So the Cornhuskers are favored. The prediction is Nebraska 75, Texas A&M 72. I'm going to be honest. If I were the coach, I'd be using that as motivation for them, in my opinion. I think Texas A&M is the right choice here. This might bite me in the butt, but I think I think Texas A&M is the better team here. James Madison, they're also a good team. JMU I think they'll win over Wisconsin. Only reason I think Wisconsin's ranked so high is because they won the Big Ten tournament. And I just think I think that they're just the better team. Yeah, JMU, better points per game, better opponents' points per game. They're 1-0 in the top 25. Their BPI rank is 46 though, but they're also 15-3 in their conference. I'm gonna go with JMU. Duke versus Vermont. I'm gonna take Duke. Duke is a 4 seed. Vermont 13. Texas Tech, NC State. Texas Tech has 75 points per game. NCSU is 76 points per game. Texas Tech is better than NCSU in opponents' points per game. Texas Tech has the better top 25, better BPI, and better conference record. I'm going to pick Texas Tech. I think that's just the straight up better team. Kentucky over Oakland. So people are saying that Kentucky can get upset here. I'm going to take Kentucky. I think Kentucky is a better team. And then it's Boise State versus Colorado State or Florida against the bubble team. And I'm just going to stay away from that for now. Actually, I need it. I'm assuming Colorado State wins. I'm taking Colorado State. If they don't, then I'm going to switch my answer to Florida. If Boise State beats Colorado State, at least I think it's Colorado State. I think Colorado State would beat Florida. There's no reason. I just think that. It's just my feeling. And then Marquette, Western Kentucky. I have Marquette winning. And then North Carolina against a bubble team. I'm taking North Carolina. Mississippi State, Michigan State. I'm taking Mississippi State. Michigan State shouldn't even be in this tournament, according to a lot of people. So I'm going to take Mississippi State. St. Mary's versus Grand Canyon. I would assume St. Mary's is better than Grand Canyon. Oh, Grand Canyon's got some ballers. I'm not going to lie. 19.8 points per game. 6.0 rebounds per game. Is he a guard? Oh, died during game. Okay, he is a guard. This might also be an upset. GCU is 1-0 in top 25, but SMC is a better BPI rank, and SMC has a better conference. GCU does score more points per game, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know if any of this makes SMC versus, is it GCU? Grand Canyon University? Hold on. I'm doing some research. All right. I'm just like scrolling through Google here. Go on Fox Sports again. Okay, I would assume, yeah, is St. Mary the Gales? I actually don't know. Yeah, okay, so St. Mary's is favored. I think St. Mary's will win. I just think they might be the better team, and Grand Canyon just got in at they're a 15 seed. Bama, Charleston. I'm gonna take Bama. Clemson, New Mexico. Clemson. Baylor, Colgate. I gotta look at this. Okay, so Baylor has got a top 100 player in college. I don't know what that means. All right, Baylor looks like they're the better team here. I'm gonna go with Baylor over Colgate. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think a toothpaste brand is gonna win. Dayton versus Nevada. I'm gonna take Dayton, and then I'm gonna take Arizona over Long Beach State. Purdue versus a bubble team. I'm just gonna take Purdue, and then Utah. I'm gonna skip Utah State versus TCU. And then Gonzaga versus McNeese. People are saying McNeese might be one of the teams that upsets. People are saying that McNeese State is really, really, really good. I am going to take Gonzaga though. Yeah, I feel like I'm taking a lot of favorites here. I don't know if I like that. And then Gonzaga or Kansas over Samford. People are saying Kansas are not having a good year, and I would have to agree. Samford's got way better points per game, but Kansas is 7-4 in the top 25. Kansas plays better defense. BPI rank is 20. I have no idea what BPI rank means, by the way. And then Samford's got a better conference record. I'm gonna have to come back to that. I might not. There might be some games I don't pick here. Just because I just don't know, and I need to get other takes from other people. Or I just make it, and I might just switch it off of recording. South Carolina, Oregon, no clue. But I am going to take Creighton over Akron. Creighton is a 3 seed, and they are a very good team this year. I'm going to take Texas over a bubble team. And then I'm going to take Tennessee over St. Peter's. South Carolina, Oregon. Let's look at that. Interesting. Very close teams again. They're almost identical. Oregon versus South Carolina. Interesting. We'll go to CBS Sports. They do a lot of bracketology here. Oh. No. Huh, interesting. Thursday, 7-on-7. Whoa, okay. Interesting. This game looks like a toss-up. I'm going to be honest. Didn't even give me who they think's going to win. in Pittsburgh around 5 p.m. Interesting. Okay, so odds have South Carolina State winning. That case, I'm going to take Oregon straight up. I think Oregon might be the... no, you know what? It's a toss-up, like I said. So screw it. Kansas, Samford. We're going to go back to that. Kansas versus Samford. Interesting. Sporting news. All right. Kansas is favorited at 8.5. And their money line is minus 400. So it looks like they're pretty big. Yeah. Net rating is 19. Interesting. Center. Okay. Samford. Who's their key players? Forward, guard. All right. Okay, so if it's really injuries are the big factor here, it looks like, which I actually did not know. I don't know why it's giving me history on 4 versus 13 seeds. But it's telling me, according to Sporting News, it's telling me to rock with the Jayhawks, assuming that Dixon and McCullough are going to suit up. In that case, I will be taking Kansas. And then Utah State, TCU. Who's got the better guard here? That's going to... Okay, he's a forward. He is a guard. He is a forward, and I'm going to guess this guy's a guard. He looks like one. Oh, this is Jim. Oh, snap. Okay. Jameer Nelson Jr., I believe. All right, well, yeah, Jameer Nelson Jr. Plays for TCU. He is a guard, the Horned Frogs guard. Interesting. Okay, so Utah State has better points per game, just barely. Okay, this is the same team again. Straight up. I'm going to take TCU. That's a 9 seed over an 8 seed. So, wow, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of happy with with my first round. All right, so we're on to the round of 32. We are 23 minutes in. Let's get rolling. All right, so UConn versus FAU. I'm going to take UConn. I have UConn going kind of far. UAB over Auburn. I have Auburn winning. I feel like we should also try and pick out the Cinderella here, which could be James Madison, considering they're a 12 seed. They might be considered a Cinderella. We will see, though. BYU, Illinois. I have Illinois, and then I have Iowa State beating out Drake to go on to the Sweet 16. And that is the East right there. Those are my East picks for the round of 32. Houston versus A&M. I have Houston. James Madison against Duke. I'm going to select James Madison beating Duke. Hold on. Make sure I got. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Texas Tech, Kentucky. I don't like this game. This is a trap game right here. Trap game. Okay, so Kentucky's got the better offense. Texas Tech's got the better defense. They're very similar teams again. With Kentucky, is Kentucky good? Hold on. All right, so I think Kentucky might win here. A 3 seed beating a 6, and then I got Marquette beating Boise State or Colorado. I would have to look more into this, all of this stuff. Because Colorado is good, apparently. So if they win tonight, then I'm definitely taking Colorado, but they're not going to beat Marquette, in my opinion. I have North Carolina beating Mississippi State. I'm going to have Bama beating St. Mary's. Baylor's good at basketball. I know that. Shoot, this is when you get all these teams are so similar, and it's so hard to pick. I hate this. I'm going to take Arizona over Dayton. I'm skipping Clemson Baylor right now. Tennessee over Texas. Creighton over Oregon. I'm going to take Gonzaga over Kansas. I'm going to take TCU over Purdue. You heard that here. I'm taking TCU over Purdue. Purdue's best player is a center. What did I say at the beginning? Guards are the way to win this tournament. Zach Edey, best player in the country in college basketball, but it doesn't work in the tournament. It is that simple. That simple. I think TCU will win. Pull out an upset over Purdue. You know what? I will probably be wrong. And guess what? That's okay. Now, we're going to go back to Baylor versus Clemson. I don't really like this because normally there's like an 11 seed that makes it to the Sweet 16. And I currently have picked mostly higher seeds, and I don't like that. I got a bad feeling about this. I'm going to have to look at this and get opinions from other people as we move forward towards Thursday. And I definitely will be making changes. This is just the beginning of my bracket. Okay, so Iowa State. Interesting. Okay. So they split against Iowa State. They beat Kansas. They lost to Houston. They split the Cougars. And they beat Kansas, or they split against Kansas. Clemson. They beat the Crimson Tide. They beat the Horned Frogs. They lost to the Heels. They lost to the Devils. Lost to the Cavaliers. Okay, so they split with the Tar Heels. They beat the Panthers. They lost to the Demon Deacons. Interesting. I don't know who's got the harder schedule here. Okay, so they're both 500 against top 25. Baylor's played more games though. I'm leaning Clemson. Even though I know Baylor's, I'm gonna get flamed for this, and that will probably get changed. But I'm gonna take Clemson over Baylor, and then we move on to the Sweet 16. All right, UConn versus Auburn. I'm taking Auburn. I think UConn can't win 2 times in a row. No team has ever won this tournament twice in a row because it is that unpredictable. I'm going to take Auburn beating UConn in the Sweet 16. Wrong soundbite again. All right. Iowa State, Illinois. Iowa State. All right, that's the East. Moving on to the South. Houston versus James Madison. I will take Houston. And then Marquette, Kentucky. I swear they play every single year together. I'm going to take Marquette. TCU Gonzaga. Moving into the Midwest, I am going to take the Bulldogs over the Horned Frogs, and I will take Tennessee over the Blue Jays. I think Creighton Blue Jays. Arizona Clemson. We are moving into the West. I'm going to take Arizona, and I will be taking North Carolina over Alabama. We will be moving on to the final rounds. This will be the Elite Eight. We have Auburn, Iowa in the East. We have Houston and Marquette in the South. Midwest is Gonzaga and Tennessee. And in the West, we have North Carolina and Arizona. Most of this will probably change. I'm going to take Iowa State over Auburn, even though I actually have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Is he a guard? Forward, okay. Okay, interesting. I might be taking Auburn here. Maybe not. Okay, but Iowa State's got two guards that are really good. I don't know. I'm going to stick with Iowa State for now. Auburn plays better defense. Iowa State plays better... Auburn plays better offense. Iowa State plays better defense. Auburn's got the better top 25 record. BPI rank. Auburn's 4. And then they're both 13-5 in the conference. I'm going to take Iowa State. Houston, Marquette. I'm going to take Marquette. Moving on to the Final Four. I'm going to take North Carolina over Arizona, and I'm going to take Tennessee over the Bulldogs. Final Four now. I'm going to take Tennessee over Marquette, and I'm going to take North Carolina over Iowa State. And I'm going to take North Carolina to win the whole thing. As of right now, how many points will be scored in the championship game? We're looking this up. The average score is 145. So we are going to go with 48 points. We're going to press check and then check. And, yeah. Oh, I'm not submitting my bracket yet. Hold up. Hold up. We are not submitting that yet. I hope this saves. Yeah, so North Carolina winning, which is interesting. I don't know how many people actually have North Carolina winning. So that will be interesting. I do want to get my input from other people because I'm interested to see what it looks like, what other people have, and whatnot. I want to see what happens in the bubble games tonight. Those will be important. Oh wait, do I have to, hold on. How do I save this? Let me check the app. I'm on ESPN Tournament Challenge app right now. Interesting. Okay. don't want to submit it because I don't like this. I don't know if I like this or not. I'm not going to submit it. I'm just going to keep the tab open. This is so scary because this is for money too. What the? Dashboard groups. Interesting. This is me trying to figure out this little thing here. Maybe I can. You know what? I'm gonna take screenshots of this. How do I take a screenshot on this computer? How to take a screenshot. Windows, logo key, Shift, and then S. Oh, bet. Sorry, I'm taking screenshots right now, so I know who my picks are if this stuff gets deleted. So I have North Carolina winning, if you guys missed that. Please, if you want to flame me, please flame me, because I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie. So if you wanna flame me, go right ahead. I think it'll be funny, because if I'm very right, oh, it'll be even funnier too. I know I'm gonna be very wrong, but that's okay. All right, let's see if this works. Tournament challenge. My brackets. It did not work. Shoot. I should have printed it. I could have printed it. But I got screenshots, so we are okay. I will just fill those out at another time. I got several notes, even though I don't know anything. So, I hope this tournament's fun. I hope there's a fun little Cinderella story, and I hope a team doesn't get jobbed out by the referees, because that is always the worst. I hope everyone is going to have a fantastic rest of their day if they listen to this, and I will see you later. Bye.